Hello. Yes, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and at the same time see my screen clearly. So I'd like us to start off our analysis. I'd like us to start off with gold, and we'll look at a set of indicators and how we expect them to affect the gold market. So the reason I'm looking at gold and silver is that these two are positive correlated. That is, what you expect to be happening on silver could be the same thing which is happening on gold. That is why we want to look at both of them simultaneously. So we are not saying that what we are saying here is exactly what's going to happen. No, sometimes the price may go our way, sometimes the price may not go our way. So we're just predicting, analyzing, and seeing what could possibly happen when we see a certain thing happening on the chart. So we're going to use this indicator. We're going to use the zigzag. It is in this list. So you go to examples and then you'll find it here. This is the same one which I'm having on my screen. I have it like this. The color is different from the one you may be having on a screen. By default it's red, but I change the color so that it looks good for me. You can put any color you want. The settings I have on it are, let me see, the settings I'm having on this, it is 1253, which is the default settings for the zigzag indicator. So we use this indicator for two purposes. We use it to find out the trend. We also use it to find out potential breakout places where we expect the price to break out from. And we may also use it to set profits, take profits, and also to set the stop losses. If you check the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, you can see that it's different. It's not exactly the same. So I want us to start off with the monthly time frame. You can see from this point we had a lower low. At this point the price continued upwards, it came back downwards. We had, this is a higher low, this low is higher than the previous low, and the price continued upwards, it went down. We had a low, this low is higher than the previous low. So this indicates that the price is potentially in an uptrend before we had, which is now higher than the previous low. So far the price has been forming lows which are higher than the previous one, and that indicates that the price is potentially heading to the upper side. If you draw a line like this, you can see that we have a very good resistance. We have a resistance and we have another resistance here. We have another one here, and currently as we're talking right now, the price has formed another low. So we have this, and at the same time we have another one, which is this one here. So what this indicates there, expecting that when the price breaks and closes above this line, it will be a good indication. So the same levels we had acting as very good support levels on the monthly time frame, they are almost the same level that are now acting as good levels on the weekly time frame. We have a very good resistance here. We have a resistance here. We have a resistance here. Currently the price is moving to the lower side, so we do expect that the sellers may likely push price downwards to 11. If this happens, back towards the same level to push price to the upper side. So as it is right now, this should be a good place to look for a buy from. If the price can retrace back, we had a sell, the same place is going to be a very good place to look for a buy from in case the price breaks and closes above it. So that is my opinion. This is my opinion on the weekly time frame. We are looking at almost the same thing we had on the monthly time frame, but this is now a bit refined. It is refined in that we do know exactly where we expect the price to go up to, especially after it breaks above the upper resistance level. Time frame, the same chart, we're going to look at it on the daily time frame. It's moving on the weekly chart being translated what we are seeing on the daily time frame. So we have a very good resistance level. We are looking at a very good resistance level here. You can see we had a resistance, we had a resistance, we had a resistance. As we are talking right now, the price is still above, is below that resistance. You can see it, the price is below it. It's like the price bounced off from it and is headed straight to the lower side. So we are expecting that the sellers will push price downwards on this chart. And we have the one we borrowed from the monthly time frame, which is this one here. These are the places where, in case the price touches any of them, we're going to be interested in a position. So the next chart which I want us to look at, I'd like us now to look at silver. This is silver. We'll start off with the monthly time frame. I'll let it load for us to see exactly what is happening before we can make any decisions. Yes, this is silver. So it's taking some time to load. That's not a problem. Let's give it some few minutes for it to load all the past data, so that we can see exactly where we expect the price to be headed to. On this chart, basically, I can't see much on the weekly time frame. You can't on the monthly time frame. We can't compare it with what we saw on gold. Gold was a bit more clearer compared to this one. But that does not mean that it cannot have good positions. It still can have very good positions. So that's why we're going to focus on it. And this time we're going to look at horizontal levels. We want to see the levels where we expect the price to reverse from horizontally, not diagonal like we had on gold. So we have the first one. We have the first resistance level, this one here, a very good resistance level. This is at 48.037. We have another one here. This is 34.565. This is another one. Then we have another one. This is 28.198, a very good level. And then we have another level here. Okay. So that doesn't have to want to stick. I will put it here. This is at 9.465. And then we have another level, this one. And then we have another level here. You may not necessarily understand why I'm saying these levels are significant, but they are very good because we had key reversals happening around those places. Like if you check the first one, this one, we had a very good reversal for a buy. Then the next one, we had a reversal here. We had a reversal here. We had a reversal there. And then we had a reversal from this point. We had another one. We had another one. We had a break below. Then we had a resistance here. We had a resistance. We had a resistance. As it is right now, we do expect that the price is going to continue to the upper side, at least up to 28.198. So if the price goes up and touches this level, this should be a very good place to look for a sell from. We don't necessarily expect that the price will reverse. Look for a sell from. We may want to pick sell positions from there, expecting that the sellers will push price downwards after that reversal from this point, at least up to this level here. So in case there is a break above 28 point, a good indication that the price may likely extend upwards towards 34.565. When this is broken, the next target is 48.037. If this is broken, then we will expect that the price is going to continue much higher. So you either wait, you may want to wait and sell it here, or you may wait and sell it here, or you may wait and sell it somewhere there. You can also wait and buy there, or you can wait and buy it somewhere here. So I'm not saying that whatever I've said now is what must happen. No. Sometimes the price may hit any of those levels, but then fail to break above them, or fail to break below them, or it may break either above, which means you are continuing the direction, or it may break below, which means you are continuing to the lower side. So that's my opinion on the monthly time frame. On the weekly time frame, the levels we had on the monthly may not necessarily make sense here, but they're still levels of significance. We want to modify them just briefly for them to fit the time frame. So we'll move that there. We'll move this here, and we'll keep that there. We'll keep that there. We'll keep that there. So basically speaking, we are looking at this line. We have this line. We have this line, the one at the top. So if the price can move down and touch 21.277, this should be a good place to look for a buy from. We will expect that the buyers will push us back to the upper side, at least up to 30.049. If this level is broken, the next level is 35.387. We will expect we will expect that the price is going to continue upwards. Time frames, nothing much has changed. We may have some zones here and there, but the monthly lines are still very significant. We have a zone here. This could be called an expanding or a contracting wedge formation, or a flag formation. So we have this, there's a break above it. We are expecting that as long as the price is held above this line, buyers should take full control, which means the price may likely move to the upper side up to around. When this is broken, the next target is this one. If this is broken, the one we have at the very top. So that is my opinion on this chart. On this here, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a resistance. There is a break above. So we are having a very good level here, like a good support. We have a support, we have a buy from. If the price can come back and touch it, then that should give us the best place to look for a buy from. So we are basically just waiting to see what happens. If the price can move down and touch that level, then that zone is going to be the best place to look for a buy from. Within this area, within the area I've just highlighted, that is going to be the best